Thank you very much for your comments. Our next speaker this morning is Danielle Carter.
President Trump, I'm speaking directly to you. This is Danielle Carter Walters from Chicago Flips Red. Today, we stood downstairs for 2 hours and were denied entry in the building that we, the citizens, paid for. We were told that this is a ticketed event for reservations in a public meeting where we, the people and the residents of Chicago, pay for. Our civil and constitutional rights were violated, all while this mayor fought and is actively fighting for illegal aliens and shutting out the people of Chicago, the people that he hates. We're asking President Trump that you send us help. We need help because this is unconstitutional. The very people he told to stand down while illegal aliens and terrorists were attacking federal officers, he turned around, used those same very police officers on the residents of Chicago, the Americans. This is what this dictator did. This is what this poor excuse of a mayor did to the real residents of Chicago, the ones who built this city. We will not back down. And we're speaking on behalf of all the residents of Chicago, the true Chicago residents, the ones that have been ignored, all the Brandon bodies, the 59 are there where he took shots, Father, from in our community. We're speaking on behalf of all the mothers and families that lost their children, lost their family members, and all he gave us was crime is down. Why? He walk around with 150 police details protecting him and his family, spending millions of dollars of our tax dollars on the police resources, while our communities are funded with police officers. We're speaking on behalf of all the residents that have been ignored, all the citizens that are losing homes while he actively paid for illegal alien gang members to take over residents and buildings in our community. We're speaking on behalf of the forgotten residents of Chicago. President Trump, we implore you. Pam Bondi, we implore you. The beautiful black ladies you've been speaking about, say our name. Chicago Flips Red. We're fighting. We will save our city and our country and these dictators.
Thank you very much for your comments. Our next speaker this morning is John Cantanzera Jr.
Can you even look up here? Up in the peasant row up here, back in the Rosa Parks aisle in the back of the bus where you stuck us because you're too ignorant. You packed everybody downstairs with your trained SEALs that are going to clap for you like you're some god. You're a joke. Fraud is the word I'd like to use. Before I start, though, I'd like to echo support for Sister Pritchard's campaign to rename the 3rd District in honor of Darrell C. Brandon. She deserves that honor, and the FOP absolutely supports that endeavor. But let's go back to fraud. Why are you a fraud? I've been by your house. You got a big backyard. How many migrants you had housed in that backyard or in that house, paying out of your own pocket to feed them? Spoiler alert, 0. You're really good at using city resources and city dollars instead of supporting the citizens that were born here, legally live here, and everything else to spend on everywhere else. Now you got $1 billion budget hole. Great. When are you going to return to the pre-COVID budget that this city used to have now that you're not getting the federal tax dollars from Joe Biden and your cronies in Washington, D.C.? You're not going back to that day. Shame on you, because that should be the starting point for this budget and figure out how to get to that number. You want more fraudulent examples? I've seen time and time again protests in this chamber over Palestine and a ceasefire. Where's your resolution thanking President Trump for a ceasefire? Because he made it happen, not you. He released the hostages, not you. But you guys can't give credit where credit is due, and that's absolutely where it's due. Shame on you. You want more examples? I got them coming. No problem. I see nobody wearing masks down there. Shouldn't you, with all the police in this chamber, be wearing masks since they're a sickness? You might get ill, but that's not happening. Oh, why? Because you don't want the ICE agents to wear masks. So then your crazy Antifa friends can dox them, intimidate them, threaten them and their families. And then when they get their asses beat, as they deserve, then they cry foul. Kind of like your crazy alderman down there who organizes a little incident. Again, time after time after time, so many of you have proven to be frauds. You give nothing but relief to your friends, your communists, your socialist partners, your beliefs, your agencies. And for the minister who spoke before this, I pray to God the national government revokes your tax-free exempt, because far too often these ministers pose as men of God when they're all political preachers. They should not be talking about politics. That's against their tax-free exemption. And I hope to God the federal government starts making them pay taxes. It'll certainly go a long way to balancing the budget. Have a good day, fraud. Let your seals clap for you.
Thank you very much for your comments. Speakers are reminded that people of all ages are listening to public comments, and we ask that you please maintain respect for others and refrain from personal attacks or using profanity. Thank you. Our next speaker this morning is Nat. Our next speaker this morning is Nat.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Nat. I'm here on behalf of the People's Unity Platform and the Babies Before Billionaires campaign. I'm in with Black Youth Project 100. I just want to say it's wild hearing the literal devil Costanza, George Costanza, mention Rosa Parks when he is the person who like his police beat up Black people. His police are the ones who literally were beating us up and keep us segregated. Like, he's literally those people. He talking about, oh man, I hope y'all get beat up. Yeah, because you have a gun. Take that gun and badge off, see what happens. Okay, so next. No, you got the whole state behind you. Next, I'm here on the behalf of the People's Unity Platform and Babies Before Billionaires. We are advocating for progressive revenue to make up for the budget deficit that politicians, that these cops, that these corporations have created in our communities by stealing our resources. That is what they consistently do. The police make up 40% of our budget. We are demanding that we take money from Google through a data mining tax. We are demanding that we take money from these corporations through a corporate head tax. We are demanding that we take money from the largest universities through a pilot tax. And we are demanding that we give all of this money to real measures to create public safety. We are demanding that all of CPD vacancies that they cannot fill because no one wants to be a pig and no one wants to beat up Black people. We are demanding that these vacancies go into community funding that we have seen actually prevent violence. All CPD does is come into our neighborhoods, hurt us. No one wants them here, bro. No one wants them here. Well, good for y'all. Good for y'all. Thank you for beating us up. We know that violence is down. We know that if we resource our community, our people do not do these things. People do things because they don't have resources. People do things because we have no access to the mainstream economy. We have been kept out and we need our resources. Our communities have been underdeveloped. Thank you. I'm Nat. Again, George Costanza can go fuck himself.
Speakers are once again reminded that people of all ages are listening to public comments, and we ask that you please maintain respect for others and refrain from personal attacks or using profanity. Thank you all. Our next speaker this morning is Zoe Lee. Our next speaker is Zoe Lee.
Hey. Yeah, you hey. And my time is going, and that's cool. My name is Zoe Lee. I am the founder of Chicago Flips Red. And I founded Chicago Flips Red because of the corruption in Chicago. And under this administration, Brandon Johnson administration, with Mayor Richardson Lowry sitting next to him as corporation counsel. The city of Chicago has been violating my family's due process for the last 2 years, and you guys continue to pay these corrupt judges, these corrupt prosecutors, these corrupt lawyers to continue to stall my case. I'm homeless. My mother's 76 years old, and she's sleeping on the couch. But you're out here every week protesting for illegal aliens. Due process. President Trump, I'm asking you, I'm pleading, President Trump, to please bring in the IRS criminal division, the Department of Justice, ATF, the feds, and please get forensic audits on every dollar that was spent in this man's administration. Also, I'm pleading for you to please have the DOJ look into my family's case. It's full of fraud, starting with the Rahm Emanuel administration. Mary Richardson Lowry knows about it. Marlene Hopkins, the Department of Buildings, she knows about it because she's the one who made sure it was knocked down without a court order. I need help. Send the military in if you have to. These paid protests will not win. They will never win. You're not going to start a race war and think that you're going to win this war. My mother was born and raised in this city, college educated, Catholic. My second cousin was Jesse Brown. Y'all named the veterans after the veteran VA after him. Y'all disrespecting veterans? Y'all disrespecting my mother? You're disrespecting my godfather's business that was in there since 1969, the Sandpipers Lounge? And you coon alderman that's not standing behind me? But y'all will go quick to stand behind domestic violence when I'm getting domestically violent, they're violently beating my ass? Economically? Please, Trump, please come. Operation Grey Lord, it's Rico time.
Thank you very much for your comments. Speakers, once again, are reminded that people of all ages are listening to the public comments, and we ask that you please maintain respect for others and refrain from personal attacks or using profanity. Thank you. Our next speaker this morning is Jimmy Rothschild.
Morning, everybody. Gotta lower the mic here. My name is Jimmy Rothschild. I live in the 33rd Ward, and I'm a community organizer at the Jewish Council on Urban Affairs. Every day in my work, I see that people in this city are struggling to stay safe, struggling to put food on the table, struggling to stay housed, struggling to send their kids to daycare. And it's only getting worse with Trump's tax cuts, sending billions of dollars from working families